Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back with another one. Let's check this clip out.
Having fun. Listen to that. You knew me when you heard that song come down the street. But
Yeah, that's a good one to go crazy too. That's for sure.
Now, people coming up listening to these musicians, right? And then you get the opinions, right? I'm not sure if you were familiar with Gunna at all. Like, was that somebody that you, obviously you being around Thug, you had to meet Gunna a few times.
I met Gunna like once or twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what do you think about everything? Like, because you speak about the way the world views you. What do you think about the way that the world viewed Gunna and then him coming out and making music and still being just as popular, if not more popular now?
I think the world problem is they in the wrong business. Y'all running about, because you can't, people trying to blame or fault Gunna for something that, first of all, Gunna never portrayed to be all this stuff that they trying to make him be. You know what I mean? Gunna is a good person. You know what I mean? Even though I haven't spent a lot of time around him, but, you know, I heard nothing but goods about him. And, yeah, you know, I don't know how Gunna may feel about, you know, everything, but to me, I don't like it. You know what I mean? Because whatever going on with this case, it's only involved the people that's dealing with this case.
Yeah.
Other people are putting their own input on it, and they not helping the situation at all. You're stirring up stuff. You're keeping stuff in the media. You know what I mean? Who know what these jurors can see? You feel me? Whatever going on, just let it play out. Because if you ain't gonna go do nothing about it, shut your mouth. You know what I mean? I don't think Gunna is a snitch. No, because nothing he say is gonna be used in that trial. Taking a plea deal, everybody done took a plea deal. Everybody done took a plea deal. They done been going to jail. Every street person I already know, Gunna ain't did nothing wrong. He ain't got to get on the stand and testify. You can call me a snitch all day. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It don't bother me. Feel how you feel. Just don't get out of pocket.
I actually agree with it because Gunna is not a street person, so he's not supposed to be under the same code as the street dudes.
Yeah. And now there was recently, just this past week, Thug's kids made a song, right? And in that song, they diss Gunna. Do you blame that on them just being naive?
I blame it on the media. I blame it on the internet.
They posted that or like it leaked or something?
They posted.
They
posted. Oh, they funny for that.
Yeah, them kids out there. They in the streets.
You can tell by the lingo, boy.
Yeah,
that
they
shit.
in the streets. Because you got to understand, man, we real people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what we know.
Facts.
This is what we know. These kids they in their environment, and they seen the media. You know what I mean? They going off everything, and this they dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know they hurt. You know what I mean? But like I say, man, you know, God will make a way.
Yeah. It's funny, I said when I was talking to my boy when I first heard about that, I'm like, that's how I want my kids to ride for me though. You know what I mean? They don't need They don't care about nobody else's opinion. They just ride with daddy. That's it. You know what I mean?
But it's about right is right, wrong is wrong. You feel me? Like the song made me laugh. I watched it so many times. But it was just like, this not gonna help y'all dad.
Yeah.
Any negativity is not gonna help him. They got it. People don't want him. You know, it's hard for him right now. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what happened, it's hard. You know what I mean? The best thing he need his kids on there, you know, speaking on how they need their daddy back.
We miss you.
Yes.
Yeah.
His kids need to be on there letting them be known.
That's that help bring you home.
Right, because he's a good person. You feel me? Like, he's a good dude. And, you know, everybody out here doing the wrong things, it's not helping.
Yeah.
That's the tough part, boy. Because when you in there, it's like, y'all, please don't post that. Y'all, come on.
And you can't say nothing on the phone because they're gonna twist up all your words.
That's true too.
They're gonna make your words be whatever they want it to be.
And it seems like Thug's father supporting Gunna sitting front row should be enough for the people.
When he come home, they gonna have to go from there. You know what I mean? Thug is a pure-hearted person. And whatever differences him and Gunna got going on, I can't speak on. I don't know. But I would hope that we all as people would not let these people destroy us, because this is their motive. If they can't convict this case, they're gonna tear it apart because they don't like how big that label has become. They don't like the influence that label has gotten. You can't. A gang is a gang. A label is a label. You can't confuse them. You don't have. I can't speak on it. Okay.
Yeah, that's a perfect like ending point right there. I feel you though. And it's to me the wild part is I felt there was a time that aside from like the OJ trial that none of this was pushed out. I feel like the government is the one that's trying to cause the divide and say you are to hate this group. This not this group, these criminals, and they're like you hate these criminals, and you're right. We don't know what the jurors see. We could pretend like, oh well, they're separated from everything. There's no way they could hear that. They got to be hearing through some source or some person that's walking by to be able to give information. So the whole
how could you not hear? It's just impossible not to hear. I got people 80 years old be like, I just love you. You be like, I don't even, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's impossible for the jury not to be tuned in.
So if you had an opportunity, and this was tough, you just let me know if it's allowed or not. If you had an opportunity to say something to Thug, what would you say to him?
Get on your knees and pray. God has the last say so. God has all the power. Nobody have more power than God. No matter what corruption is going on, no matter who think they have this amount of power, God has it. And it took me a lot to realize that. I prayed, but I had doubt. Once you remove all doubt and you talk to God, God will give you what you want.
Is it tough to get to that space?
It's only tough when you ain't serious. When you're serious about it, it'll happen just like this.
And is that what is bringing you peace today?
Yes. I've been to church every Sunday since I've been out.
Cool.
And even when I don't understand, just by just trying to stay focused and just trying to get to church, it was proven to God that I want to do better. So when I go out in public, I don't worry about nobody trying to harm me, hurt me, because I feel at peace. I feel, when I say at peace, I'm saying for danger or harm. But I just want people to know when you see me, don't just run up on me, because I don't want anything negative to occur. But I be feeling protected by the Lord.
Interesting that you speak about church. I feel like I don't go to church anymore right now. But there was a moment in my life where I was running the church. And I did feel different. You know, I can't deny that. As much as I don't do it now, I can't deny that in those moments I didn't feel different. In your church, do they rally around you knowing everything you've been through? Is that a space where you found comfort in the people there, being a person that really doesn't trust? So
Friday, after I got arrested in court on that Friday. I released that Monday. Wednesday came, and I guess my auntie told my preacher that I was out, my pastor, and he texted me. He like, "How you doing?" And I was real weak. I was in a state of mind where I was just like, man, I'm tired of it. I've been dealing with this stuff for like 10 years almost. And he was texting me, and he was like, well, the church is open. It's Wednesday night, and they having some type of, I forgot what it's called, but where they praying and worshiping. He said the doors are open. If he never told me the doors open, I wasn't going to go, because this trial had put me all in the spotlight, and I didn't want the people in church to feel like they was in danger. Mm-hmm. So when he said that, I came to church, and when I came, and the dude, it was another preacher and he did a wonderful job, and he was talking about everything I needed to hear. Once he finished, my preacher stood up, and he put me on the spot, and he told everybody, if you don't know who he is, when you leave, you're going to know who he is. And they talked about, and he just told them who I was, and then, you know, he asked the church to pray for me and to embrace me. So everybody in the church came and gave me a hug.
Nice.
Them people hugging me, it took everything off of me. I left out of that church, not with a smile, But I left out of the church 10 times better than how I walked in.
Like, feeling lighter.
Yes.
And what's cool is you went on a Wednesday, so you didn't have the whole.
No, there was a lot of people there.
Oh yeah,
It was
it's like Sundays. Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So the video I just reacted to was the DANZA Project and Lil Woody, who was on the trial with the YSL record label, and he was saying what pretty much everyone is saying, that are from the streets, and that is Gunna. He's been accused of being a snitch. But here's the thing, Gunna is not from the streets. He doesn't know anything about that life. He went to college and he was just part of a record label. Did he know some people? Yeah, for sure. But just because you know people, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to be indicted in a RICO case, because I know people as well. And even though myself, I'm not street, I know people. So just because I know some people that are, you know, some street dudes, doesn't mean that I'm gonna have to do time because of that. And that's basically what they wanted Gunna to do. They wanted Gunna to do time in prison because he knew people and hang around people that, you know, are into that kind of life. When you look at YSL, that is a record label, 100%. Are there people in that record label that may be into some, you know, stuff that they shouldn't be doing? Of course. But that doesn't mean that the whole record label is criminal. The foundation of that record label, YSL, is that is a record label, helps artists advance in their career and also pushes Young Thug's music to the masses all around the world. Just like Lil Woody said in the clip I just showed y'all, Gunna is not from that life, so he shouldn't be indicted in a RICO case along with other members. When it comes to Young Thug, I'm not really sure what he has done. There are also questionable texts that he has sent people asking, y'all haven't drilled that person yet. That is, you know, incriminating, because you're saying that your friend, you're asking him, why haven't you drilled? That is not legal to, you know, do things like that. So I'm not sure if Young Thug is actually going to be able to walk free. Maybe they're not going to be able to find enough evidence, but we'll see when it comes to Young Thug. So let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.